Yo, mic check, mic check. Y'all hit that like button, comment below, share, do all of that. It's your host, F. Merritt. I'm on the move, so I figure I'll just do a little quick, little 20, 30-minute live for y'all. First thing up, first of all, hold on, let me get everything together. Let me get everything together so I can see everything. Okay, anyway, first thing first. Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, fight week. Doing, interviews and stuff today, doing a little press run and stuff. They wind it down, man. They wind it down. They getting ready for fighting. Um, I did not see the press conference. I heard it was, real corporate and boring and nothing exciting really happened. That's to be expected. I'm not expecting him to go out there and, do some classic stuff like, some De La Hoya, Mayweather type of stuff, or, just kind of going at each other's neck. I feel like they probably do most of the talking in the ring, nonetheless. I did see a clip about, Errol Spence talking about Terrence Crawford today on First Take with Max and Stephen A. Smith asked about him. And he was basically saying, I gotta, the usual stuff. I gotta go through Danny Garcia first. I will get to Terrence Crawford. Nobody's avoiding him, and that's cool. I've always said, I don't really know, honestly. I don't know who's ducking who. All I know is Errol's not gonna be able to stay at 147 long. So we'll see what happens with that. Danny's got a chance, man. Errol's over there calling him a tune-up and saying that even if he was 70% coming off of a car accident, he could still beat Danny Garcia. Okay. Hey, that's confidence, disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Calling Danny a tune-up at welterweight. But I mean, is Danny still? I don't know. I feel like if Danny loses this, he might just you gonna retire, or you gonna continue boxing and go to 54, where it's even harder. You know what I'm saying? Them guys at 54, they're big guys. Padding in the glove size is a difference. I mean, it's a difference in the glove size. Um, I don't know. It's just you got to look at your career. Like did some things at 140, but I never won any big matches at 147. That's got to kind of do something to you. Um, I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm looking forward to the fight. I'm still doing a pay-per-view giveaway. So if you guys hearing this, only thing you have to do is hit the subscribe button below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and then you qualify for it. And then I pick, and it is what it is. I'm gonna do that for all the big fights. So you guys stay tuned with that. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I'm in the car, but I hope you guys can hear me okay. I hope everything's good, the audio and everything. But I'm looking forward to the fight, man. Undercard is that's how I feel about the undercard. And that kind of rolls into everything. For $75, you expect a better undercard. My God, just trash to me. Not saying that they're not good matchups. Could be good matchups. We don't know, but just for the eye test, like there's no fight on that undercard that make you be like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. See, that's one thing, and I hate to compare boxing to UFC, but that's where Dana White gets it right. He puts the whole card out there, and it's more than one fight that gets your attention and makes you want to really pay attention to it. Okay, that's number one. Number two, to me, with the whole spectacle of the Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson pay-per-view on, was it Triller? Salute to Triller. They did a phenomenal job. That's how a pay-per-view is supposed to be. That's how a spectacle of a pay-per-view is supposed to be, and it was only for $50. So salute to them. But with that pay-per-view coming the week before Errol Spence and Danny Garcia, is that going to hurt their pay-per-view numbers? Is that going to hurt their pay-per-view numbers? That's something that nobody's really answered. YouTube really kind of been acting weird lately. I don't know what's going on, but nonetheless, I just think it is going to hurt their numbers. I think that takes away from Danny Garcia and Errol Spence's numbers. I mean, think about it. Like, do you really want to pay for two pay-per-views in the same month during the pandemic? It's millions of people that don't have jobs right now. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of good for them to put on something, have everybody talking about it, everybody having house parties. You know, you can come over there, bust $10 or something like that, bust $5, and pay per view get done. Get paid for within the household in no time. You know what I'm saying? Go to a bar, everybody knew what fights you were talking about. It was a spectacle. Everybody was excited. That's how pay per view is supposed to be. Everybody's talking about it, everybody's watching it, and everybody's enjoying it. But that coming the week before Errol Spence and Danny Garcia is going to pose some problems for their numbers. I truly do believe that Errol Spence and Danny Garcia's numbers, I think if you have them selling or had them projected to sell, we'll say 300,000 pay-per-views since Mike Tyson and them hit, I think that takes at least probably, I think it takes probably 75 to 50 to 75,000 pay-per-views away, or maybe 100. I'm not gonna lie to you, because now it's like, oh man, that was great. Even with the Nate Robinson, that's really what everybody's talking about. Nate Robinson, damn, this damn motorcycle. Come on, bro. I hate that. I'm trying to do a live stream. Here you go, somebody with a loud car, a loud motorcycle, big 18-wheelers just killing me, dog. It need to be. Nobody want to hear all that, bro. Ever. Nobody wants to hear that. Anyway, but yeah, man, I really do think Errol Spence and Danny Garcia's numbers suffer, honestly. I mean, because it's nothing. Why would I want to spend my $75 on this? You might as well just give me the main event for $25. That's really what it's about. You can save all the rest of the crap. Just give me the main event. Give me the main event $10, $15. I'm good. You know me, realistically. But that's that. I just God, it was just, the more I think about it, it kind of makes me mad. It really does. It kind of does really piss me off, honestly. Y'all asking me for $75, and then listen, I don't even know. Like, I just think all the fighters at PBC, not only just PBC, but all the fighters, all these promoters and networks have. You could just, I don't care if they're tune-ups. These guys should be on a major pay-per-view. We'll just use PBC for an example. Where's Tony Harrison at? Where's Jared Hurd at? Where's Rigondeaux at? Come on. AB's fighting with January. Where Gary Russell at? Where's Robert Easter at? Come on, man. Give me what we doing? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? But anyway, I'm off of that. Salute to Mike Tyson and Roy Jones giving a phenomenal. Salute to Triller for putting on a phenomenal show, man. Phenomenal pay-per-view. But hopefully, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, they can come through. They can put on a great show for us. I'm looking forward to that matchup. I'm just not looking forward to paying those $75 for just a pay-per-view a whole pay-per-view card that I just don't care about besides the main event. I'm not happy with that. I'm sick of it. And Maurice Hooker was supposed to be on the card, but for whatever reason he pulled out, but you got John Molina on the card. I think the co-main is what's that big dude? I think he's like 154. I can't even think of his name right now off the top of my head. Fondora, I believe. Fights at 154. It's like 6'6", 154 fighting Coda. Got a Jamel Charlo had knocked out. So I mean, hey, if you excited about that, I don't know, why, but whatever. I just want some good. Just come on, give me some better matchups. That's all I'm saying. Give me my money's worth. For $75, you better give me a whole pay-per-view, PPC. But anyway, moving on. Big Baby Miller today has accepted. He got suspended for the drug test for, testing positive on his top-ranked debut. It was like days before his top-ranked debut with Bob Arum and them on ESPN. And I think it was Jerry Forrest, the opponent that he was going to be facing, but he ended up testing positive again. So Nevada State Commission went ahead and just gave him, 24-month probation. He's got to take a drug test, go through programs, and he's accepted it. He could, I guess, knock off a couple months or something like that if he continues and does everything like he's supposed to be doing. But his return's still looking around like January 2022, something like that. It is what it is, man. Hopefully he'll get it together, but I'm kind of really tired of saying that and asking him, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you do, dude, that's on you. You got up there on that podium with Joshua and talked all that stuff, even called out his alleged testosterone exemptions, that you hinted to, alleging that AJ gets testosterone exemptions, and it could be true, might not be true. It is what it is. But then you get popped for being dirty. That's the crazy thing about it. But there was a rumor that you was coming out saying that it was he popped dirty because it was a sex pill that he got from like the gas station, like some John Jones kind of stuff. But I guess it didn't go over well. So you take your 2 years. Nevada State Commission already has said, hey, if you pop dirty again, the penalties will be even harsher. And you probably will be banned from the sport of boxing, honestly, for life. That's on you, man. You gotta want to do better, bro. You gotta want to do better for yourself, for your family. I'm a big baby fan, but golly, I can't defend some of this stuff. I really can't, bro. I still kind of want to see that matchup with him and AJ, because that trash talk was legendary, boy. That press conference was legendary. That's the type of press conference you need in all of boxing. I'm not gonna lie to you, straight up. So, big baby, please come back somehow, some way. I don't even think you're gonna be able to do it, honestly. Prove me wrong. If you can do it, cool. But I mean, Eddie Hearn's done with you. Bob Arum's done with you. They even had a fighter that's named the real Big Baby that was gonna fight on the same card with you. So if that's not a slap in the face, it was like kind of like they knew, they knew it wasn't gonna work with you. But PBC, I don't know. It might take you. We'll see. I don't know, man. But Clarissa Shields, I didn't even have this on the title, but I'm gonna just throw that in there. But Clarissa Shields has made the move to MMA. She's gonna be checking it out, seeing what's up. She just signed a deal with some small promotion, kind of like so it's like a little MMA league. And she's been wrestling. I think she put out today that she has been doing wrestling and working on jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. And it's a different kind of game. And you know what? That's good. I like that when people appreciate another form of fighting. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate all forms of fighting, MMA, boxing, and it shows nothing but respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of boxers just, they want to come out and just disrespect MMA. A lot of MMA fighters disrespect boxing. But, sometimes you got to show love to different forms of fighting. I mean, different forms of fighting in general. You know what I'm saying? But she's making a move. She's taking on that challenge. And, she's willing to learn. And I respect that. Nothing but respect for Clarissa Shields. But there was something that she had said, according to The Athletic, I believe. She did an interview with The Athletic. And she was talking about women's boxing and how, women are being disrespected with the promoters and money. And the sport of boxing for females is very sexist, down to the cards, the placement of the cards, where the females fight within the card. And listen, I agree. Box fans, salute, brother. I agree with Clarissa Shields with her comments about boxing being sexist. I 100% agree. Now look around you and look at all the cards that are being put on. Where are the females at? Where are the females at? Hannah Gabriels and Raquel Miller were supposed to be fighting. Where are the females at? I was looking forward to that fight. I'm sitting there asking all the female fighters, can we get a fight date? What's up with it? Can we get a fight update? Nobody can give me anything. And I think one of the issues is a lot of female fighters have all of these promoters that are not really connected to like the networks, not really connected to the major PVCs and stuff like that. So we'll say Bob Arum has to do business with their team, and it makes negotiations really difficult. Let's see Al Heyman, and Al Heyman doesn't even do female fights, and that's one thing Clarissa Shields said that she wanted to do. Clarissa Shields has came out in the past saying, I would love to fight on the Errol Spence undercard. I would love to fight on the Wilder undercard. Not the main event, the undercard. Clarissa Shields is probably the best female fighter in the world right now. And she's going over to MMA. Why? She should be celebrated. She should be able to pick. She's doing better numbers than a lot of these male fighters on Showtime. Let's be real. 600, 700, 800,000. I done seen it. She's doing better numbers than a lot of these dudes that think they just bigger than life. Just think about that. So we got to protect our female fighters, dude. We do. We gotta show them a lot more love and respect, because they dedicate their lives and they trying to get this money too. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you can't really promote female fighters. Nobody knows them. You can't really promote half of these male fighters. Nobody knows them. And this goes back to my point with with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Really think about it. These pay-per-view numbers allegedly that are rumored to be out there are supposed to be doing between like 1.2 and 1.5 million pay-per-view buys. These are two old guys. Mike Tyson ain't fought in 15 years, and Roy Jones ain't fought in probably 2 or 3 years. They in their 50s coming back doing colossal numbers. That's the highest pay-per-view numbers probably what, the past 2-3 years. But yeah, you got all these male fighters, the guy fighters out here acting like they just bigger than what they are. They could literally walk down the street. Nobody knows y'all. You want to know the difference between an old fighter and these new generation of fighters? The new generation fighters don't have endorsement deals. The old fighters did. They did. Just think about Mike Tyson and what made Mike Tyson so big. When you gave him opportunity, when he got in the ring, he knocked most of his guys out. When Roy Jones got in that ring, he made them dudes look like nobody. Beasting. Phenomenal, legendary status. He was dropping albums. He was in music videos. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was doing video games. Come on, man. He was doing wrestling in WWE wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You can't make this stuff up. These guys nowadays, they just pop up, start talking crazy. They doing more trolling than actually fighting. They fight once or twice a year, disappear. They only talk during the fight week or when they want to talk about and hate on somebody else. That's it. They want attention. And this is a crazy thing. How do you expect these promoters to promote you when you're here, you disappear? Nobody knows you. You have no endorsement deals. They're not on the box of Wheaties. You're not doing right guard commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like the old fighters. You're not in movies. And then you get up there and you go in 12. Just think about Sean Porter. And a lot of people complain about Sean Porter's not a big draw. He's not this and that. Sean Porter, every time he gets a spotlight, showcase type of fight, he go in 12 with guys that you've never heard of. Sebastian Formula. Think about that. Sebastian Formula. He just went 12 with him. Nobody even heard of this dude. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Goes 12 with Adrian Granados. That's what I'm talking about. We setting you up and you not getting these guys up out of here. And plus, another thing, with the difference between these the old boxers and the new boxers, they fought everybody. These new guys don't want to fight anybody. Everybody's ducking and dodging. Oh, I'm okay. I got 4 sanctioned bodies, 4 different belts. I'm gonna pick the easiest guy in the division. I'm gonna get my belt. I'm gonna hold my belt, and I'm not gonna be knocking guys out like I'm supposed to be. So I'm just gonna hold my belt hostage, but still talk crap on social media and from the sidelines about other guys. But when it comes down to fighting, I'm gonna lowball him because I'm gonna think. First of all, I'm gonna think I'm the A side, so I'm gonna give him a crazy percentage and try to duck him. Because I really don't want the fight. I just want to, clout chase off of him and try to hold him back. Come on, man. The legends fought everybody. So you got these legends coming back doing phenomenal numbers, and they fought in years, in their 50s. My God, boxing is in a bad state. We in a bad state, bro. For everybody that loves boxing and wants to see the best fight the best, you got people actually seeing the stars emerge. Like, let's say Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. These guys are the stars. These guys emerge, you know what I'm saying? And they're here. They need to be fighting. But nah, some people just happy. Nah. They don't need to fight right now. We can push that to the side. Nah, they can fight in probably 2 years. So you want to hear all this gossip, all this trolling. You want to hear all that for the next 2 years, as opposed to having these guys fight. Not only fight once, they could fight, take a couple fights in between, then fight again. That's that. Mom, we don't have no trilogies. We ain't got many rematches. Come on, man. I'm over it. Look how long it took Mayweather and Pacquiao to fight. It took them like 6-7 years. We don't have the attention span to be sitting around waiting on this no more. That's my thing. So Roy and Mike came back and did phenomenal pay-per-view numbers, and it was a spectacle, right? Phenomenal, a good card. It was a cool card. It was entertaining. Just the whole thing was entertaining setup. But watch this weekend, Errol Spence and Danny Garcia are gonna fight. I don't even these people on the cards. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm not excited to see this. And then you charging me more. That's the crazy thing about it. You charging me more for 2 guys that are not nowhere near as popular as Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, and they in their 30s. That's the sad part about it. They in their 30s. They in their prime right now, and y'all boys is not maximizing your popularity. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing to become a household name? Are you putting up billboards, Times Square, this, that, third? Are you doing endorsements with certain people? Are you in rap videos? Because nowadays you can't just box. You got to really sell yourself. We got a lot of things going on in America. I don't know if you've noticed. We got different sports that we focused on. But it's like this what it is. You could be, you could watch sports here and there, not really follow it, but you know who is who, right? So what makes these boxers stand out to become who is who to the casual? You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to be doing. They need to become household names. You may not have seen me fight, but you know my face. You know my name and you hear it. That's all I'm saying. But when it comes to the women fighters, I need PBC, Top Rank, the Zone. I need y'all to do more with these women fighters because they dedicate their lives to the sport of boxing just like guys. They're fighting for the family just like the guys. They deserve equal treatment. Okay, well, some people say, well, we can't really promote them and they need to build up. Okay, well, help them build up. You can't, I mean, if I can't fight, how do you expect me to do anything? How do you expect me to feed my family? How do you expect me to, you know what I'm saying, build up a good fan base? Come on. You got Katie Taylor over the Zone. She fighting. She done fought, I think, what, 3 times this year during the pandemic? I know this dude ain't honking at me, bro. I'm saying I'm in the car. I know he ain't honking at me. But yeah, anyway, I just had to get that off my chest real quick, man. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all comment below, share, do all of that. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Boxing Channel. Support who supports you, man. I'm out.